All right, hello, viewer. We are now in week 6 of my league challenge. If this is the first week you are watching of me, welcome, welcome. This week is a special week because it marks the halfway point? Question mark, question mark, question mark. I'll have to double check that. But it also marks the last week where I'm gonna be playing Hyper Aggro. Yeah, yay? I don't know. Some of you will be upset about that, but I need to move away from Hyper Aggro and into a different deck. So I have cards coming in to play a new deck. I won't spoil what it is yet, but it will be, if you've been paying attention to the channel or are on my Discord, link in the description below, you'll know what it is pretty quickly. This week we are facing the ghost games, I believe they're called on Discord. And it was a good match. And yeah, you get to see how Hyper Aggro does against a very unique matchup. It's no spoilers. I won't spoil it. You'll have to watch the video to find out. But before I let you go to the gameplay, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, comment down below, and I hope to see you next time. Okay, on to the matches. Now, how do you want to determine who goes first? Roll 2 dice or use my heads or tails dice?
Let's go roll one, highest number.
Okay.
Less math. That is a 1.
All right, so I just need to roll anything. It rolled right off. Hold on. 5.
That's definitely higher than 1.
Very higher. Wow. I love seeing the physics of all the weird places dice can end up when you roll them.
Yep.
It rolled to the right and then made it all the way to the left corner of my room. So
Does half cut work for you?
yes, does half cut work for you as well?
Half cut works for me.
Perfect. It's so disorienting playing on Discord with my recording setup. I've faced you before, I think. Anyways, I'll get into that in a sec.
Me? No, I don't think so.
I like recognize the playmat. I don't know why.
Someone's got my
Oh,
playmat? No way.
wait, I know why I recognize the playmat. I actually have the background, except not Rick and Morty. It's just a guy and a dog.
Alright,
It's
I'm
a
gonna
cool
draw mine
background.
if you're cool.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Very cool. I'm getting so many pings right now. I went from recording a Pokemon video to this, so I'm like talking like a squirrel hopped up on illicit substances right now.
Nice.
I'm just like in YouTuber mode, which is good, but it it always feels weird.
Am I going first or are you going first?
I'm going first, sorry.
Okay. No problem.
I should have should have said that.
It was presumable, but I didn't want to just assume.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, I really need to draw one extra card, you know?
Hey, I built a red steel a few sets ago, and it required me to go second, basically.
Oh, that's fun.
Yep, because it had such horrible card. I mean, this was pre-doc, so steel had literally no card draw, except Whole New World, and I'm not a fan of that card.
Yeah. I mean, especially in Steel Red, I put back 3, draw 3. Especially in Red
I'll do
Steel,
4.
Whole New World is pretty, like, antithetical to the deck's game plan, just because you're trying to kill all of your opponent's stuff, and then giving them a hand of 7 new cards makes it so you have to kill even more stuff.
More new stuff. Yeah, exactly.
And like, there's certainly ways of doing it, but
I've been running red steel for this set, trying to get that Mulan deck to work, and that's my biggest problem is I'm constantly top decking unless I want to give you a whole new hand to deal with my board.
yeah, that's like whenever I keep trying to brew a red steel deck, as little as I brew decks these days, I always struggle with card draw as well. Like red steel's probably not going to be good until it has a very solid card draw engine beyond just
Yep.
dock. And
Doc, literally.
or your
the queen.
characters are just so efficient at challenging that like you're able to go like +3 with one card just
Yep.
constantly.
My biggest problem is so I lost to red blue twice simply because they just chose not to go sideways.
But yep,
And so I'm sitting there just waiting like and then when I find it when I quest to try to bait them into it, they just clear my board anyway. So I'm like, "Oh,
Lamau.
okay, this was fun."
Alrighty. Oh, let me turn on my. I have this win rate counter, but I'm gonna actually use it as a war counter this time. You won't be able to see it, but I'm sure I see you have your phone there, so hopefully that helps you. Okay,
Do
let's
you
get
prefer that I do you prefer that I take it off
the phone. No, it's
for the
fine.
video?
No,
Okay.
you're good. I need to be kept honest. Okay, I don't know why I'm shuffling still. Are you ready?
Ready when you are, buddy.
Ink Merlin go. Play Daisy Duck pass.
No! No! Not yellow purple, no!
I'm waiting for you to like that's like a fake oh my gosh, oh no, and you like bust out the amber steel on me all of a sudden.
No, 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 no. Okay, so I'm going to yeah, see, I just don't know the play lines in this deck yet. I'm gonna ink, we don't talk about Bruno.
Oh, okay.
And that's gonna cause me to look at your hand with a Dobla.
Uh, spread. So we got Donald,
Another Daisy. Oh
Daisy,
no.
Befuddle, Friends, and Diablo.
This is terrifying. What does Befuddle do again?
I can return chosen character or item with cost 2 or less to their player's hand.
Gotcha. Okay. Um, yeah, that what's that Donald? I don't know what that one does.
It's Bodyguard 2/3. When you play
It's
this
the one that gives a
character,
lure.
chosen character gets +1 lore this
Yeah,
turn.
got it.
Correct.
Thank you. I appreciate you, and that will conclude my turn.
Okay. Ready, set, draw. I know you play Ursula's. Do I just risk it regardless? Nah. Ink friends on the other side. Um, oh, I could have. No, I couldn't have. Pay 2. Befuddle your Diablo.
Back to my hand.
Yeah, back to your hand.
Okay.
And play Daisy Duck. Quest for 2. You like
Crab.
awkwardly pull out my keyboard every time I quest now. And crab, good. And pass.
All right. Draw for turn. Hmm. We're going to ink. We don't talk about Bruno.
Yo. I have 3 cards in hand.
We are going to look at what those cards are.
Haven't changed much. Except now I have a Merlin goat.
Now there's a goat in there. Got it. Then we're gonna pay one more for another Dobla.
Oh, you're not the version of this deck that I thought you were.
Yeah, I'm
Purple,
the bad
green.
version, I think.
It
And yeah, so with that, mm, I think that I will. I'll pass.
okay. Ready, set, draw. Um, what the? I mean, I have two 1/4s here. I don't think I really need to worry about you killing them.
You should you should panic, yeah.
I should panic. You're right, actually.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I think that's a better line of play here. I think the more things I dump out before you dump out, the better. You're probably going to be playing a fox here, though, but that's fine because you don't have any way of getting through my bodyguard. Um, or like you can kill my bodyguard that turn, but then you can't get my daisies yet, which will put me up to 6 lore. Let you see 2.
Oh shit.
Let's start there. I'm always questing here, so quest for 4.
First trigger.
Yep, there's the goat.
Second trigger.
There's the
Lucifer.
Lucifer. Now you have a ton of cards in hand. I just speed is key here, right? Maybe I should have done that slightly differently. Whatever. Ink Merlin Goat. Pay 3. Play Baloo Exerted. And oh, I might disconnect. No. Can you hear me still?
I can, yeah.
Okay, pass. Sorry.
Okay. Draw for turn. All
Whoopsies.
right.
I should have played
Blue's 3 health.
Donald. Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Here comes the crab. If he actually does play crab here, that's fine.
All right, so let's start with this. Let's cards in hand.
2.
2 cards in hand.
Okay, so Baloo dies.
Right,
I go
so
up to
let's
8.
discard friends to shift. Oops, wrong card. Shift the Dobla,
Yeah.
and then the Dobla will sing Sudden Chill.
Yep. I will discard my own Diablo.
And then I will ink the Goat Lord
Yeah.
to play the Merlindra or the Krabby
Yeah.
Patty, giving Challenger 3 to Dobla.
Yeah.
And Dobla will smoke the Baloo.
Okay. I will gain 2 lore.
Sure.
Growing.
What did you discard off of that? A Baloo? Or no, what'd you discard off of the
I discard a
Ascension?
Diablo.
Okay, thank you.
Mm.
And yeah, with that I will pass.
All right. Ready. That. Draw.
I'll draw with you.
Yes. Let's go. Merlin Crab's annoying here, but I just need to find a way of finishing this game here. Three, probably going to a painful spot to be in. Pay 3, play Donald Duck Exerted, right? Sure. Play Donald Duck Exerted, giving my Daisy +1 lore.
Sure.
And then you have 5 cards in hand, so I'll just ink Pascal. And then I always have to quest for 5 here. 2 Daisy triggers.
All right. Trigger 1. Crab
Boiling
got.
crab.
Trigger 2. Fox.
Okay. So everything's gonna die next turn. That's unfortunate. And pass.
All right. Draw for turn.
Not getting 2 1 drops turn 2 is actually
That's
kind of
Donald's got a
devastating
2/3
here.
body, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Because all my stuff
Hmm.
just dies here. He has ways of killing both my daisies plus my Donald with everything. It's literally just crab kills
Yes, that's how that works. Okay.
Donald, play
All right.
Mim.
So free those guys up. All right. So
And this is just a game 2 from here.
hmm,
Was there anything differently I could have done? Potentially what I should have been doing is just
I'm
set
going
up the wall
to
again.
discard friends to shift Diablo.
Oh,
I gotta make sure I do this right. Uh,
a fairly easy
Crab will
line.
take out the Donald.
Yeah,
Then 3 to bounce Crab, giving
yeah.
Challenger to this Diablo, who will take out 1 Daisy, and Fox will take. Yo, you got it.
Alrighty.
All right, this goes back to my hand. All right, we can still play some card. We can still ink and play here. So let us. We'll ink a crab and play a cove that is hidden. And this Dobla will quest for 1, finally putting me on the board. Good. Use that to play the cove. And that will conclude my turn.
Ready, set, draw. You get the draw
I'll
2.
draw twice. Yep. 1 and 2.
I pay 2, play Honey Marin, gain 1 lore.
What is that thing? I've never seen that card in my life.
2 ink, inkable 2/2. When you play this character, if an opponent has an exerted character in play, gain 1 lore.
Oh, nice.
And
So you're up to
pass.
14. All right. Draw for turn.
This is a pretty losing
Cards in hand.
spot for me. 0.
Got it. All right.
But you never know. I am at 14. I just need like a set of
All right.
miracle
I
draws
will
here.
pay 4 for a genie. Draw a card for genie. Then I will
I was so
ink
far off of
the
winning
crab
here.
and use that 1 ink for another Dobla.
I should have tried to go for double bodyguard setup, but I don't think that would have mattered a whole ton.
And I will quest for 1, 2. Just played this. 3.
Part of it as well is
Quest
I
for
was giving
3,
them so many cards off of
4,
Daisy.
and pass.
Already. Ready, set, draw.
I'll draw 2 times.
Yep.
1 and 2.
I will pay 2, play Gathering Knowledge and Wisdom. Going up
Is that 1 lore or 2?
2 lore. Going up to 16. And you're at 4 lore. I'm just going to pass. I have 4, 1, 2, 3, 4,
Draw for
5,
turn.
6. I think I lose from here, but we'll see.
all 5 to turn that thing and then kill it with the Elsa.
Okay. Let's go game 2.
Are you serious?
I'm pretty sure. Hold on. So you can go quest to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's 10. Next turn's gonna be 7. So I have 2 turns here. My outs are Friends on the Other Side into an Inkable plus Gathering Knowledge and Wisdom into a second Gathering Knowledge of Wisdom.
Mm-hmm.
A second Goat into Well, not yet. I still have
Oh,
outs because you played Elsa, but they aren't great.
okay. So I'm gonna ink sudden chill.
Yeah,
You got no cards in hand, right?
no cards in hand.
Okay. So ink the sudden chill and use that 1 to dump this Dobla into the cove. We'll quest to 10 as predicted. And everything on my board is turned, and I'm at 10.
Okay, so you can win next
And
turn. So it really
and
comes down to these
pass.
next 2 draws. Okay, ready, set, draw. That's a start. A3,
Okay.
play Baloo. Better exerted or unexerted? Well, he has to be exerted here. Because if you kill him, then it's whatever. I can always wait. Yes. Yes, I can. Okay. And then pass.
Okay.
Did you draw off of Diablo, by the way?
No, I missed it. It's okay.
Okay. You can
It
still
happens.
do it if you want. I'm not. Oh
If you're
no.
cool with it, I will.
Yeah, yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So 1, 2 for Diablo, and then 1 for turn.
Yep. This game is determined more by my top decks than what you have in hand right now, so
Yeah. Cards in hand 0.
still 0, yes.
Still 0.
So if you
Got it.
have we don't talk about Bruno, I lose here.
Unfortunately, I can't seem to get another one in my hand.
Okay. I suspected your deck only ran 3 and you've inked 2 so far, so the chances are low, but
Low, but never 0.
yeah, do you run muses? I don't think so.
Do I run what?
Muses. I don't think that deck runs
No,
muses.
not in this iteration. No. Muses probably wouldn't be terrible considering how many actions I'm running, but
Yeah.
it doesn't call for it.
See, I wish I had my
Okay.
new deck. Anyways.
So let's go like this. Let us ink the hypnotize
Yeah.
and 7 ink. Okay. So I'm gonna quest for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yep.
So bring me to 17. Oh, I didn't realize I was that close. Um. Oh wow, that changes things. Not really. Um. Let's. Yeah. Screw it. So we're gonna pay 3 to bounce the Diablo.
Yeah.
Pay 1 to replay that Diablo.
Yeah.
Can you still see that?
Yes.
And then 3 to my final 3 to play an Ursula
Yep.
singer.
Yep.
And if you somehow have a way to clear a board, this would be an absolute nightmare right now. But with that, I believe I've done everything I can. Ink is all used. Yeah, with that, I'll pass.
Ready, set. Good game.
2. Okay, deal.
uh, you shouldn't have quested with your Madame Mim, by the way, because you were gonna win regardless, and I can challenge Madame Mim, gain 2 lore,
Hmm.
and then that gave me more outs. And by more outs, I mean gathering knowledge and wisdom or friends on the other side. Exactly.
You are absolutely correct. Absolutely correct. Can you tell I'm
um,
playing a new deck?
yeah. I think
Honestly, that's actually just basic knowledge. I should have known that. You're absolutely correct.
that deck is interesting to me as well because like I have a deck very similar to it, except I've just completely cut the discard package. I
Okay.
it's it's got a lot of the same cards, but spiritually the two decks are very different from each other.
Yeah.
And I don't know which one I prefer.
I did pretty well in Seattle's DLC with green purple aggro with no discard package and trying the discard package. I don't know if it's because I'm not used to discard playlines, but this feels very slow and clunky comparatively.
Like you were playing Drawgro.
I don't know what that means.
So Drawgro is green purple. You run just so many draw purple cards. Diablo,
No.
Genie, friends on the other
I actually
side.
didn't run the Diablo at all. It
Oh?
was more of a like an aggro bounce package in the anti bounce. So I was running like Maleficent Staff and running like Cloud Kicker.
Okay, so
Um
that would be more mid-range then.
yeah, it's like a hybrid, right.
Well, I mean,
But
mid-range
it
is a hybrid between mid-range is between aggro and control, basically, where well, there's so many semantics involved with
I was gonna
mid-range.
say I don't know.
There's so many, because aggro is easy. It's any game plan that's just trying to win as fast as possible. Control is easy. It's any game plan that's just trying to win through preventing your opponent's game plan. Mid-range is everything else.
Well, that's why I don't know if I'd like it. Like that's why I don't know if the way that I played it would be considered mid range because it ran the four Merfolk, it ran four Bonsai. It was really trying to win very quickly, and it tried to win very quickly by not allowing you to clear my board because I was bouncing your board while winning quickly.
Yeah.
It was weird. It was weird.
I would
I based it off of Artabax's list for that particular iteration
Okay, so
or set.
it was a version of Drawgrow then, because Artifacts actually popularized the whatchamacallit deck archetype. I'm going to keep 6, put back 1. Okay.
Deal.
And then I'll go first
Um,
again.
deal. I think I'm just gonna put back. I think I'm just gonna put back one.
Okay. Both keep 6.
Don't know if that was the right play, but we're gonna try it.
I can't wait till I get my own green purple deck, or at least one legal for this league. I do currently have it built with 16 proxies, so
Oh,
I was
what do you
just
miss
like,
out of set 7? That you need to run 16 proxies.
I just run a lot of proxies in general.
Fair enough.
My most famous example of this is my deck with 45 proxies.
Whoa!
Like, I don't want to spend money on this game, so let me just make a lot of proxies.
That is hilarious.
Alrighty.
I'm a max level seller on TCG, so I like to buy lots of cards so I can in turn sell lots of cards for not. It doesn't feel as much of a loss if I sell them.
Yeah. I mean, I have a ton of Pokemon cards, but... Alright, ready?
Ready when you are, my friend.
Alright, let's do the same play here. Pass.
No, not the daisy.
Is Ink Goat play Daisy again?
I don't know what to do against this. It's terrifying. So
Just
I'm just
kill it.
going to ink the sudden chill. Let's see the rest of your hand. How many more daisies you got hiding in there? Oh no. Do you have the same starting hand?
No.
What is
And
that? Prince Naveen? What is
Tiana.
that? Oh, is that Tiana? What does that one do again? You could just tell
When
me.
she's exerted, whenever a character of yours is challenged while this character is exerted, the challenging character gets -3 attack this turn unless their player pays 3 ink.
Got it. Thank you.
And then this is the one that
Uh,
gives me 1 lore when one of your characters is exerted.
gotcha. Awesome. Thank you. Works for me. Pass.
Okay, ready, set, draw. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna ink Honey Marion. I'm gonna pay 2. I'm gonna
You did
play
not top
Daisy
deck.
and Daisy.
Not like this, chat.
All right. Okay. All right. Okay. I mean, I always quest for 2 here. Reveal top card of your deck. Goes to
Good job, Dobla.
hand. And well, I just pass.
Draw for turn. What a nightmare I'm looking at over
This
there.
is
Holy
this is
smokes.
way different than my last turn 2. I
Oh,
was
man.
disparaging not having another 1 drop with 2 lore last game because that would have won me it, but
I'm going to. This feels so wrong. But I'm going to. Hmm. I'm going to put 1 damage into that Daisy. And. Oh, this doesn't feel good at all. I've got to ink the Chernobog's followers and play the Daubla. And oh, this is gonna hurt bad. I'm I'm gonna I'm gonna pass.
ready,
Oh boy.
set, draw. Okay, ink Diablo, pay 3, play Tiana, pass.
Smart.
I've
All right.
earned $400 off of playing this deck, so I hope I am pretty smart with it.
Nice.
Is it at that amount yet? No, I think it's only like 200, but same difference.
Um.
We do not
All right.
quest
So
with the
I'm going
daisies here.
to
There's no point in
sing Sudden Chill with
exposing
Diablo.
them when we can set up a bodyguard
Okay.
behind a Tiana
Then
trigger
I'm gonna
and make my opponent
ink
cry.
Ursula.
Now, if they're able to get the double sudden chill out, that's also fine, because that means they
And
haven't established a character. And I can still
this is
draw
tough.
bodyguard. If they do double sudden
Yeah, I mean
chill
it is
here,
what it is. I'll pay 2 for another Dobla,
okay, that's game.
and I'll quest for Juan and pass.
Ready, set, draw. Um, I mean, he's almost always just, well, okay. Pay 3, play Donald Duck, exerted, giving +1 lore to this Daisy. Let's do this in mathematic evens and then odds so it's nice and even. Quest for 6, 2 Daisy Duck triggers, going up to 8 lore.
All right. Trigger 1. Ooh, bottom of
Goes
the
to the
deck, right?
bottom. Yep.
And then trigger 2.
Goes to the
Okay.
bottom of the deck.
Gotta really use either one of those, but okay.
Then I will quest for 3 with this Daisy Duck, going up to 11. Goes into
Okay.
hand. And then I don't need this. You can get out of here. And pass.
Cards in hand.
1. Maybe I should have just
Okay.
inked it, but whatever.
Draw for turn.
Yeah, I guess so, actually.
It's pay 3 or lose 3 attack.
Yes. And then
Huh.
Donald Duck has Bodyguard, of course.
What a nasty combo.
Yeah, it's my only game plan against most Amethyst decks, to be honest.
Like I don't know what to do again. I don't think I think I might have to scoop already. This is insane.
If you
Um
don't have a way of dealing, because I just need 9 more lore 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You can for sure kill one of my characters here, but that you're right, it might just be delaying the inevitable.
kill Donald, but then that's all my ink, so the next attack would do nothing.
But yeah,
Huh. And I don't have a way to bounce that silly Tiana.
it was very lucky that both of those Mother Knows Best went to the bottom.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's so good for you. Um, if I go -3, cost me 2 to do that. Pay 3, kill. Yeah, scoop it up.
All right. Game 3. I'm curious to see what I would have
Nasty.
drawn. Just an Artiana. Bam. I did get the nuts hand there, though. Triple
That's
daisies into Tiana into Donald Duck does not get much better.
I I realized afterwards how bad my mulligan was. I shouldn't have kept any of that.
Lol.
Yeah. I see now what I need to do. But it's okay. It's okay. Living and learn.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. You really have 2 general game plans to approach my deck with. You can either go for a turn 3, I kill all of your stuff turn,
That's literally it, I think.
or you
I
can
need a
go,
fox.
yeah, you can, because you don't really run efficient 1 drops. You run Diablos, which I guess
Yeah.
the 1/2 Diablo isn't bad, but it's also not ideal in most circumstances.
All right, my friend.
Okay. So, unfortunately, I need the nuts
I
draws
am going to
again.
mulligan 3.
I guess I can make it so that all the stuff isn't mirrored. Whatever. This. Or 3. Okay.
That, that is
Bam.
such a crazy hand. You really had 3 daisies on me. That was
Yes,
nasty.
it was.
That
I
was
won't
so
lie.
nasty.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Mulligan. Mulligan 5. Okay. My hand is cooked this time.
All right. I'm going to see what you're working with. Ink a Dobla to play a Dobla. Oh my, no daisies off the start.
In fact, not a whole ton
Swell,
of anything
interesting.
here.
Go. Double Baloo's actually still terrifying though. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, I need to just sort of
What is that?
tempo out
What is
here.
that? Is that just a base 1/3 with 2 lore?
Yes.
Is it 2 drop?
Yep.
Okay, cool. I'm cool with it. Thank you. And pass.
Okay. Ready, set, draw. Uh, Inca Merlin. Play a Pascal. Pass.
Draw for turn.
All right, so I'm going for a weird game plan this game. I'm going for
We're gonna
tempo based.
discard Hypnotize to shift the Dobla.
Yeah, unfortunate.
Uh,
Thinking how I should do
Quest for
this.
1/1. Ink the Crab. Play the Dobla. Pass.
Ready, set, draw.
Draw with you.
Yep. Um, I'm in a weird position here. Let's just go about it this way. Ink. Well, yeah, both of your characters are evasive. I don't care about that. Ink Honey Marin. Pay 2. Play 1D Darling. 5 cards left in hand. Pass. I just need to keep
Turn.
tempoing stuff and hope that I can slow them down and eventually present a board state that
Um,
just lets me win. It's gonna
Dobla will
take a bit.
sing. Friends on the other side.
That is
Two
brutal.
cards. 1 and 2. Then this Doblo will sing a sudden chill.
Okay. Let's discard. We can discard Gathering Knowledge and Wisdom.
And I will ink a fox. Pay 3. Bounce a Diablo with a fox. And pass.
We're going very slow here, thankfully. Ready, set, draw.
Draw with you.
Yep. I will ink a Merlin Goat, pay 3, play a blue unexerted, and pass.
Draw for turn.
It's just such a weird position to be in. I just need to keep playing characters and hope to establish a board state that I can win before they do, which is possible with Baloo, Pascal, Merlin, friends on the other side. I just like I kind of need to go in at least somewhat next turn with friends on the other side being sung with
I'm going
Baloo
to
and hoping that they can't discard just my whole hand out here.
sing. Mother knows best on Baloo. Sending them
It's
back
a
to your hand.
problem.
Then I'm going to ink a Diablo, pay 3 for another Diablo. Quest for 1 to 2. And pass.
Ready, set, draw.
Draw with you.
I will ink a Merlin Goat, to pay 3 to play a Baloo and pay 1 to play a Maleficent. 2 cards left in hand. Pass.
Turn.
We're closing in on my pop off turn, but it's being delayed
I will
quite severely.
sing Mother Knows Best on Baloo.
Okay. It's both Mother Knows Best. The problem is they're drawing so many cards here. But I can keep dumping out my
No.
hand and
Pay
just keep
4,
slowly setting up for this pop off
2
turn.
Diablos.
Okay. They're still not questing fast here.
Quest for 2 more. For
Yep.
4. And pass.
Ready, set, draw. So only one card left in hand, right?
I'll draw twice off the Diablos, so
Okay,
putting my
so
hand at
3.
3.
Well, I mean, going to ink friends on the other side, pay 3, play Tiana. 2 cards left in hand. And pass.
Draw for turn.
So I I got rid of friends on the other side there.
With Diablo, I'm going to sing Friends.
Because I'm just looking for a double spam out Baloo turn here.
Hmm.
But 2 Mother Knows Best gone.
Does that Tiana work when anyone attacks or only attacks other characters?
What do you mean?
Is it every time I attack, no matter who I attack, I have to pay 3 or lose 3?
No matter who you attack while she's exerted.
Okay. Got it.
They have Elsa. That's the I have Elsa
Okay.
question. It's happened so many times now. Maybe getting rid of friends on the other side was incorrect there. If I don't get rid of friends, they drew 2. They have 1 card left. So yeah, I'm still okay with this line. With the knowledge that they only had 1 card left in hand, they were just able to
Okay.
draw
I
up to
will
3.
Hmm.
This is so
This is
annoying.
tough. Because I
If
know what's coming, and it's terrifying.
if they discard my hand, I pretty
Um,
much just lose.
hmm.
My play is pretty reliant on having Tiana plus double Baloo out. If I can get there, we win, but otherwise...
Okay. Let's quest for 1, 2, 3.
Oh,
Brings me to 7.
okay.
And then
So that means... Let's say, like, play all of these sudden chills. They probably have a
3
hypnotize.
to
Oh.
bounce one of these Diablos.
Wait, we're not screwed.
And then I'll ink that Diablo for 1 and 1, a Diablo and a Churn followers. And then I can still do something with 1 Fox should I choose.
I'm like sweating bullets
Yeah,
here.
we'll quest for 1 more
Okay.
to 8.
One,
And with
two,
that,
3, 4,
I will
5,
pass.
6, 7, 8. So, okay. Ready, set, draw. Oh my
Draw,
gosh.
draw twice.
Yep. Okay, I need to start doing math here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10, 11. I just always have to go for it now. Ink friends on the other side. Pay 6. Flop out my Blues.
Oh no! No way!
West for 7. And pass, good luck. Can I even win next turn with this setup? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Not quite.
What did you just quest to? I'm sorry.
7.
And you have 11 on the board.
Yes.
And I'm at 8. Five brings me to 13.
See,
Still not enough.
even if I was able to quest with my Pascal previously here, that would have been fine, but the problem here is that they just, like, I have no way of dealing with their stuff, right? Like, it just doesn't
I'm
exist
going
for
to
me.
pay 4 for a genie. Drawing a card for genie.
I could. There's potential
Then I'm
here.
going to
They can't sing We Don't Talk About
pay
Bruno.
1 more for a Diablo.
So Genie
Roll
and
an ink.
Diablo can't quest, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Going up
Can't do
to
that.
15. I can't remove enough lore, so it just comes down
Then
to
I'll
my
quest
top
for
decks.
1, 2, 3 brings me to 11.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have 10 questing next turn.
1 more to 12. Pop him.
So I have 11 here. It's literally gathering knowledge and wisdom or bust. And I've already drawn one. And I just inked my second. There, I could have potentially have sung.
And I think that I pass.
All right, ready. Comes down to this draw set.
Mm-hmm.
So unfortunate I didn't have any other 2 lore 1 drops again, but it's fine. Draw. Does that change
What did you get?
anything? I got Donald Duck. Pay
Hmm.
3. Have him exerted. Give blue +1. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yep.
So quest to 17 and game.
Whew.
Well, I bricked so hard that last game.
Yeah, no daisies is really unlucky.
Well, it's not even no daisies. It's I had
You are scooping, right? You tried
pass.
scoop.
Yeah. I mean, you win
Okay.
here. 1,
Yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it doesn't matter if I scoop or
Yeah.
not. What was really unfortunate is Pascal turn 1. He's not good in a deck against evasive characters because he himself is evasive. So I just like if I had literally been able to quest with him this whole time, which of course I couldn't because evasive characters. Also, I had to
Mm-hmm.
ink both of my friends on the other sides and triple goat and honey marin, like oh
Yeah.
that was not ideal ink. And then I didn't
Yep.
draw any of my, yeah, it's just like everything came at the wrong time, and you were able to stall me quite a bit there with bouncing my blues all the time. Like I
Yeah.
wasn't able to sing my friends on the other side ever there, so good game.
Great game. Great game. Yeah. So I'll go ahead. I'll report it. And yeah, that was a great game, buddy. Seriously,
Yep.
you really
Oh,
steamrolled me on that second or that second round. I was like, holy smokes!
yeah. That's what happens
I
when I
don't
get the
think I have a
triple
way to recover
daisy.
from that.
Yeah, good
But
game.
all right, buddy. GG's and good luck in your next one.
Thank you.
All right, buddy. Take it easy.
Bye. This was the closest list I could find to my opponent's list. This isn't what they were playing exactly, because there's no even Diablo here. Hold on. Here we go. This was closer to what my opponent was playing. In fact, it might have been exactly what my opponent was playing. But yeah, we faced this. I want to say this list of Emerald Amethyst is already kind of outdated. Like, so many, the meta moved so fast for Emerald Amethyst. Not that it's a bad list, just that like people have discovered that the tempo version of this list that doesn't run Diablo is probably more optimal. I don't know. I don't have enough play testing in with it, but we lost today 2-1, so not a devastating loss, but I need to pivot off of hyper aggro. The loss of Haram has really trickled down and impacted me pretty hard. I expect most of my matchups to go similarly to what it did in this video, just because the decks that are cropping up all sort of have answers and reliable answers to hyper aggro now. Not perfect answers, mind you. You can still muddle by with hyper aggro, and it's not like the deck is bad still. It's just I need to move on to something else. So hopefully next week, hopefully, because my card order got delayed, I get my new deck, which, spoilers, slight spoilers, it's also going to be Emerald Amethyst. I will leave you with that for now, though. I hope to catch you all in the next video, the next League Week, and I hope to see you all next time. Bye!